Help me, ducks. How are we all? Looks a little bit dark today. I've got all the lights on. Not quite sure why that's the case, but yeah, all the lights are on. Big lights. Oh, there was a little bit of brightness. How are we doing? I apologize for being late. It's just been one of those days, and I just had something to sort out. But it's nice to see everybody. Let's do a quick hello, although there's already 65 people here, so I'll try and go quick. So Deanne, no, it's only showing from 5 minutes back because of the amount of comments. So there's probably other people in before that. But Deanne, Jackie, Chris, Alexandra, Marsha, Caroline, Malamia, Jennifer, Rebecca, Richard, Emma, Ishi, Tanji, hello, Heather, Emma, Sarah, and we have our Jamie. Hello, Jamie. Zane, hello, Zane. Emily and Sandra. Hi, Sandra. I think Laurie. Hello, Laurie. Nice to see you. And David, Marsha. Have I missed anyone? Immortal Child, Sheila. Hello, Sheila. And Nancy. How you doing? Lisa. Rhonda. Tamara. Nice to see you. And Ness. Hello, Ness. Crystal Sparkles. And I think Ellie. Did I say Ellie? Might have. Jen. How are you? Good to see you as well. Carla. And I've caught up. So, yeah, how's everybody's day going? What day is it? It's Tuesday. Tuesday, yes. How's everybody's day going? It's gone really warm here in the UK. It's t-shirt weather. It's quite nice to just come home and put a t-shirt on and pajama bottoms. I've got my Starbucks. Simon, show us your t-shirt, please. What I can see is awesome. Have you not seen this one before? This was a gift from our Moon Whisper. It was last year. I don't want to shame. I don't want to pull it up too high and shame my belly, because that ain't for YouTube. Believe you me. So it's the Hermit lot. But yeah, isn't it awesome? I love this t-shirt. Absolutely love it. So I think it was sent for my birthday with a lovely deck as well. Yes, it was. I can remember now. Cold and windy here. Oh, that's a shame. Simon, it was a beautiful day at work for Rob. Hello, Rob. I'll have a coffee in a minute. It's brewing. Oh, nice, Jamie. Love that smell of a fresh brewed coffee. Not so warm for Isabel. Here in the northwest UK. Oh, yeah, northwest. That can be. So are you up near Liverpool, Preston kind of area? Less sun today. It's a very cool t-shirt. Thank you, Sandra. I need more tarot t-shirts. Right. I also love my Green Man t-shirt that I got. And also the one, it's not a tarot one, but the one with the zip down and it opens up and the universe is there. I like that one too. Lots of people saying they love. I'm craving a Starbucks now. Yeah, I've got my mocha with coconut milk, which is absolutely delicious. Delicious. I haven't had one. That's my first one this week. Only bloody Tuesday. I've been on the skinny lattes, but I've just fancied one, and it's been one of those days. Hot down here too, Hermit's Cave. Nearly shorts and Speedos time. Steady, Richard. I can't imagine you in a pair of budgie smugglers. And if you do, you've got to post the pictures. I'll even allow that in the Hermit's Cave and tell admin not to remove. If Richard posts a picture of himself wearing budgie smugglers, then leave it up. Oh dear, that's made me smile. I'll be listening whilst charging my phone. 52 degrees in Missouri. Wow. Chilly where Jackie is, down in Gamlingay. Richard, Speedos. You heard it here first, guys. New York is cold and windy. Oh, wow. It's usually the opposite way around. We usually have the cold and windy weather. On the Wirral. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, that's where my dad's side of the family was from the Wirral. A place called Bebington. Well, higher Bebington, but Bebington, basically, near Port Sunlight, where Pete Burns was from. So, yeah, I know that area well. My sister was up there until this time last year. She moved to Coventry in March, just as lockdown was happening. She just got the move in before we were totally shut down. So I've not been able to go and see her yet, but she was up there for the last 10 years. Across the Mersey from Liverpool. Yeah, I know it. With North Wales on the other side. Yeah, good old Neston, not far from Neston. And is it West Derby? And I love that part of the world. As a peninsula, our weather can be different. Yes, absolutely. All right, Richard. What's Richard said? Oh, about his budgie smugglers. I'm wearing my Moon t-shirt today, says Sheila. I've been hooked on the cold brews. Yeah, I do like a nice cold brew coffee. They don't always have them in, though, because they only make a certain amount. So they will get it right. They will. They are nice to have in summer as well. I still look really dark. I wonder if I need to turn the ring light off. I shouldn't have to. But anyway. The term budgie smugglers, not heard in a while. Hi, Stephen. That's not happening, says Richard. Such promise this time of year. Cold and windy in Illinois. Wow. Good morning from downtown Los Angeles. The RN. This RN is finally off from working the ICU. Registered nurse. Enjoying a morning to myself. Wow. Well, enjoy your well-earned morning off work. Just down the road from Higher Bebington on Oxton-Prenton border. Right. Yeah. Wind chill here is making it feel like 6 degrees. And Jamie has her coffee. There we are. We can all be happy now. Jamie has her coffee. I thought I shut it. I love Coventry Cathedral. I haven't been to Coventry for a few years, as in the city centre. I had a friend just in the suburbs, and I went there in 2018, but we didn't go into Coventry. Went into Stratford-upon-Avon instead. I love a good hot caramel macchiato every so often, but usually drink cold drinks all year round. The pumpkin spice cold brew has been my favourite. See, pumpkin spice is huge in the States. Can you hear me all right? I've just realised I'm not even plugged my microphone in today, so hopefully you can hear me okay. Sandra says, I like the cold brew mocha, not slim and well friendly though. Yeah, I think the cold brew though is the plain black coffee where they soak the beans for 12 hours in ice in freezing cold, I think, rather than just like a frappuccino or something like that. Emily says, I got a new deck yesterday, Simon, the Pythonic Tarot from Etsy. Pythonic, I've not heard of that. Oh, I didn't check it. Child-proof or Simon-proof. I've struggled with this because I can never remember whether I've pressed the lid down or up. I think that's it. I can drink now. No, see, I got it the wrong way around. When it's down, I can drink, but I would have thought that's closed. And when it's up, I thought it would be locked. So I have to remember, I have to get my brain around that. Michigan is very cold right now. 46 degrees, sun makes it feel warmer. Oh, it's funny though, all these different climates. Neris, how are you? Oh, my chat's just jumped. Oh, it's jumped. Does that mean I'm that far behind that? Am I? No, I can't be. Oh, I've lost my place completely now. I saw Neris arrive and then it jumped, but hello, Neris. Nice to see you. Simon, show us your t-shirt, please. So I've already had that one. I don't know where I jumped to. Okay. Where I can't see Neris now. But hello and welcome anyway. It must be really early hours where you are. So good morning to you. Happy hump day. I like cold brew mocha. That's it. It's not slim and well friendly though. So we got that. Chris says, oh, hello, Chris, by the way. I don't know if I acknowledged you when I came in. Emily is Pythonic. Oh, Emily is Pythonic. I would say Emily is Pythonic. Emily, is Pythonic something to do with snakes? Or does it mean something different altogether? Potentially a really silly question. I'm glad you asked it. I was kind of thinking of like Pythagoras and all that sort of stuff. I thought it might be something to do with equations or some sort of table. Not a table and chairs table. Oh, you know what I mean. Simon ordered the Wheel of Fortune tarot with the black edging. Tomorrow I watched you and Becca review it. It was wonderful. Yes, I love. That's another Ivy deck who did the Neo Riders. And she's also got the Feline Marseille that I've backed on Kickstarter. Talking of Kickstarters, did anybody back the Tower Takeover tarot? I did, and I've not heard anything for months. Nothing at all. And it was going to be released by the end of last year. Everybody's saying hello to... Oh, I can see Neris now. We are in level 3 again. We'll be back Tuesday. Or is it Monty Python? The art style would be awesome in a deck, wouldn't it? I'm really surprised that sort of collage-y deck hasn't been created, you know, that's in the style of Monty Python, like the Flying Circus type stuff. Oh, a Pythagorean tarot. Pythagorean, however you say it. Now there's something I could get on board with. Oh, no. I can't think of anything worse. My Zany tarot arrived yesterday already. That's good. I'm still using it every morning. But last night, did you see yesterday my walkthrough of the Smith Tiny? Oh my goodness. This deck. I mean, just the gilding alone. If you haven't seen it yet, oh, look at this deck. And it's got this red sparkly gilding. it doesn't do it justice on camera. It is beautiful, really beautiful. And I put them to one side. Look, Pamela Coleman-Smith, Arthur Edward Waite, and the William Ryder and Son building. How cool is that? And the card stock is delicious, really delicious. Let's find the Hermit. So I'm going to show you the Hermit. It's going to be right near the back, isn't it? Oh, but I haven't found the Hermit yet. Oh, there it is. I'll show you the Devil card. Adore it. Adore it so much. So yeah, the last update from the creator was February the 11th. I never got that in February. I'm so thrilled to let you all know that a partial shipment for Tower Takeover decks are currently in transit to me. I never got that. Why did I not get that then? I don't know what Jen means. I thought that was clever, and I even somewhat embraced the Tower. Oh, the Tower Takeover deck. Yeah, I thought it was clever how she's done it. The Pythoness was a priestess in Greece that predicted the future by talking in riddles. Oh, I hope the deck's not in riddles. Such a cute deck it is. That red gilding is amazing. I wish you could see it, how I'm looking at it now. That's kind of, if I bring it too close, it's really deep red, but if you turn it a certain way, you get the kind of iridescence of like all the rainbow colors. It is so beautiful. And somebody posted a comment saying, with the red edges and the cardstock and the sound that they're making together, it reminds them of Bone, Stone and Earth Flesh, and it is that kind of quality. It really is. I prefer the gilding on this because of it's not just a solid red. It's just heavenly, and it's great for little ones to learn the RWS. So if you haven't seen the full walkthrough, check it out. I had to put a spoiler alert. The frustrating thing, and we've all done it. If you're a content creator, you will have done it because it's not the first time I've done it. But I was adjusting my camera, getting it all right, looking at it, thinking, yeah, that will get everything in shot. And I must have accidentally started to record. So when I sat down and got ready, I pressed the record button, of course, turning it off, not on. And then did this, taking all the cellophane off, chatting away, merrily, talking to myself. And then I had that surprise of opening the box and seeing the gilding. I was like, oh, wow, this gilding is amazing and all that. And then I was talking about, right, let's have a close up at the cards. Let me zoom in. And I looked and it wasn't recording. So I'd spoken for about 15 minutes just to myself with the phone not even on record. So then I had to do it again, but I'd already removed it. I'd already seen some of the cards. So I had to, I can't fake it. You can never fake first impressions, can you? So I was like, look, sorry, I've already seen these. I've only just took the cellophane off, but beautiful red gilding, but you're not going to see my initial reaction. So I just went on Kickstarter and checked the updates for you. I didn't back it though. Oh, thank you, Neem. That was really kind. There is a noise. I think it's coming from a coffee cup. I think I'm going to have to buy a different type of cup because I can't get on with it. Stop closing my eyes. Neem, you want it. And the little extra deck you get with it. The Mages Only. Disney characters. What's this deck, Simon? Sorry, I missed it. So this is the Smith Tiny. It's our RWS where the characters have been kind of cartoonified. Is that even a word? Cartoonified. It is now. You get 22 majors, 56 minors, 16 courts, and 1 squirrel. There's a squirrel card, a happy squirrel in there. But it really is cuteness overload. But it's awesome. The quality, and I knew it would be because of the shuffle tarots that I got from Meat. Love the edging. Very tempted, but delivery too expensive at the minute. Yeah, I've heard that but it's because it's from, is it from Bangkok, I think? Sarah says, very hard not to throw my money at the deck. Sorry. Elle! Hello, Elle. Oh, no, that's actually really cute. You need to watch it, Elle. I thought of you. I did think about you when I did the walkthrough, and I thought you would like it. Shane, wow, both my kids here today. Just need Oliver now. Where's Oliver? There's Elle, recognising Shane's coming. What's that? Elle and Shane, you two just sneak into the back of the class at the same time, thinking it'll throw us. Yeah. They're probably having a side chat and say, shall we go in? Shall we go in and make ourselves known? Where does Smith Tiny come from, Simon? Remind me, was it UK? No, I know the shipping was from Bangkok and then it went to China and then from China to the UK. I'm not sure if Mate actually says, let me have a look. Was it an email or a message? Let me have a look. This is it. And the whole range of these decks is decks tiny. I would like to review for right. Where are we? Push through. Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't say where he's sending it from. Just the tracking number, and it showed Bangkok to China. So, yeah. So I think it's Bangkok. Let's get chat back up. Look for any comments. Are we ready for? Oh, and Jackie's put a shipping is from Thailand, right? So it must be Thailand then. And where's Bangkok? You think I would know that, wouldn't you? Alexa, where is Bangkok?
Bangkok is a city in the southern part of Thailand.
Thailand, yeah, Bangkok. That's why then. I had to question then. I don't hear echoing. Right, shall we have quote of the day? Oh, gosh. We've got Al and Jen in. Be prepared. They watched it back the other day. Was it yesterday's? Oh, I got some stick privately. I'm going to throw you both under the bus. All right. So, quote of the day. I am rubbish where things are. That's all right. When you was like, shipping was from Thailand, I was like, yeah, Bangkok. Then I was like, I know geography wasn't my strongest point, but I'm sure Bangkok's in China. I'm ready, says Laurie. Okay. Quote of the day, quote of the day. Right, so quote of the day is, sometimes you have to take a step back to move forward. You can't really criticize me for this one. It's not a difficult one, is it? Sometimes you have to take a step back to move forward. One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. Richard's put a 3 of Swords for Zane, 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Oh, wow. 4 of Swords. I thought this would be an instant one. Fool, 6 of Cups. Richard's got it. Yes, it's the Hangman. Taking that step back to be able to move forward. I mean, first and foremost, when we see the Hanged Man, we see somebody who is quite, what's the word? Quite content with their current situation, with their predicament that they're in, you know, being suspended there in that kind of figure of 4 by the ankle, but quite content. There's no, you know, pain or discomfort, you know, very content. But what the oh, come on, Al. What the? Think about it. Think about it. Sometimes you have to take a step back to move forward. Sometimes when we really want something, the best thing to do is not to try. You know, that's a message of the Hangman, isn't it? To win, sometimes we have to surrender. And then sometimes to move forward, we have to take a step back. And that's what the Hangman reminds us of. It's pressing the pause button, looking at the world from a different viewpoint. But sometimes to move forward, you have to take a step back. To win, sometimes you don't have to try. So, do you know what? Just suck it up. Step where? It's an analogy, Al, you know? It's not necessarily a physical step, but sometimes we have to step back. You know, when people say to you, well, just step back, you don't literally take a step back. I surrender this answer to win this. Gotta not step too literally, L. Just suck it up. Yeah, exactly. To win, we surrender. To move forward, we step back. Sometimes to get what we want, we just don't try. So true that actually with some situations you can hang back and wait for the situation to sort itself out. Yeah, sometimes you just press the pause button like the fool, you know, pause, reflect, look at the world from a different viewpoint. Anyway, you'll be pleased to know there's only 3 more quotes of the days that you can give me a hard time for. And I know I've not once used the Pithy Tarot, which is a book full of quotes. Maybe for Friday I'll pull one out the Pithy Tarot, and that will really fox you. Oh my gosh. How can I get it wrong every single time? You know, the law of average would mean at least once I get it right. I'm buying a new one. I'm knackered. Thank life for that. Oh, gosh. Don't remind us. Right. Deck of the day. Are we ready for deck of the day? Now then. It's a shame Alex isn't here from... no, it's not the Pulpit Tarot. I've only just done a walkthrough of that. But it's a shame he's not here because he's after one version of this. But my deck of the day for us to take a look at is the Urban Tarot. Now, I have the indie version, which comes with a separate book, or the mass market version. I think it's only fair to show the mass market version because if you like it, it's so available. Is it US Games? Yes, it's US Games that picked it up. It is by Robin Scott, and it is a Thoth deck. Yes, I know. And some of the cards are Thothy, particularly on the minors and the keywords and everything else. But there's just something about this deck that I really like. So what I will do, and the thing we're showing you the mass market deck as well. is the images are a lot bigger. So if I show you my DAR deck, oh, of course. Is it for your birthday? No, it's for Christmas, wasn't it? I got you this for Christmas. This is the original, and I love the original. I had the original first, clearly. It's amazing stock. They feel like playing cards, but in terms of size, you will see that there's a big difference in terms of size. They're borderless on the sides. There's a border at the top and bottom, whereas they're bordered all the way around here. But these feel really, really durable as well. And I think Alex was saying that these in particular are going for quite ridiculous sums of money now. But when I got it, it came with a little bag as well, the Urban Tarot bag. What, last year, Sandra, or the year before? No, not a Thoth deck. There are a couple of Thoth decks that, oh, that little knot's come undone at that end. There are a couple of Thoth decks that I really like. You know, I like this and I like the Guild Tarot. I've not seen my copy of this deck for quite some time. It's at the back of the shelf, deck of the day. As with Throwback Thursday, encourages reaching for the back of the shelf. Yeah. Do you have the indie as well, Neem? So let's have a look. So what you get in is a nice box. You get a card which is written by Robin Scott. I created the Urban Tarot based upon the belief that the ideas and truths referred to by the tarot are eternal and universal. Some of the images and symbols have become connected to the cards may no longer resonate with modern readers as they once did. The Urban Tarot is an attempt to reclaim the power of the old magic and bring it into the reach of the 21st century seeker of truth. Lots of it is photographic as well, although you wouldn't know that. It looks like someone's taken a photograph and then created it on canvas. And people in the deck, you know, Robin is in this deck, family members, friends, and yeah, and it's based around New York. The Tower card was replaced. So well, we'll wait till we get to the Tower card because I'll show you the two versions, because obviously it's a New York deck and the Tower card was the Twin Towers, and it's been replaced. Some people liked the fact that it was replaced, others didn't. So I think it's that situation really where you can't do right for doing wrong. When you release something, you get feedback on it and then you make change. Some people are grateful that you've taken that on board and you've made the change. Other people are like, well, I wish you hadn't made the change because I wanted the original, or why didn't you just put an extra card in so that we can choose whether we want to have the switcheroo or not. No, indie was before my tarot journey began. Yeah. Okay, so here we have the Fool. The Mage. So as you can see, it really is a modern take. Look at this for the High Priestess. New York, concrete jungle, where dreams are made of. New York. It's like you type a line and I end up singing it, and I can't even sing. The Empress, look at her. Eternal Mother. The Emperor. It always looks like he's got horns. But it's like a powerful kind of world leader, isn't it? The Hierophant from the Pulpit. Spirit Ring says, personally, I like that they changed it. I don't Didn't know that. I never got exactly because of the Tower card. I never got it exactly because of the Tower card. Urban Tarot side by side. Ooh, who's done that? Now, this, if I remember rightly, is Robin's wedding day. Chariot. Justice, of course, with it being Thoth based, is 8, key 8. The Hermit. Who was it I was talking to the other day? Was talking about how they didn't like the depiction in the Deviant Moon for the Hermit. And this kind of gives me the same vibes, you know, rather than somebody who's going within and using the torch to light the way for others to follow. This is somebody who's kind of, you know, shying away from the hounds that chase. You did the side-by-side, Simon. Oh my God, it's your side-by-side. I can't remember if I did a side-by-side or not. Well, thank you anyway, Elle. That was very good of you. Really love this wheel card. You know, the wheel card reminds us, doesn't it, that sometimes we're at the top, sometimes we're at the bottom, sometimes we're experiencing joy, other times we're experiencing pain. That was like yesterday's card of the day, wasn't it? Pain, how you have to experience pain to really appreciate pleasure. But I love how it's represented with the comedy and tragedy masks. It's just really good. The lightning, there's a lot happening in that Wheel of Fortune card. Oh, we have Strength. And the book. So you used to have to buy the book separately. And well, it was actually gifted to me, but it was around £20 if you wanted to buy it. So it actually made the original indie deck quite expensive because you had to buy the book separately. But of course, now you get a book that comes with it. And what I loved, and there's also an app, a really good Fool's Dog app that has everything in there. But there's a lot of information in here. So if we look at something like, where was we? Yeah. So if you look at something like Strength, it gives you the meaning, but it also describes the card. So it says, in my life, there is nobody whose strength I have admired more than Jessica Hammer. Both brilliant and deeply ethical, I have seen her once back down. I have never seen her once back down from what she knew to be right, nor fail to act or speak out when faced with injustice or inequality. So it really describes why the cards have been depicted and who they are in the cards as well. It's awesome book. I've got both versions of it. This always reminds me of Joker, the Hanged Man. Death is really interesting. And you've got the scarab beetle climbing the walls, look. Now, Art, which is the Temperance card, is phenomenal. It's my favorite card. I love it because it's a Thoth-inspired deck, but it's a real nod to Pixie as well, look, because you've got here, because in Thoth, it's art. But look how the paint and everything is melding together. But I love the mural on the wall of the Temperance card. So I love that. Really love it. I've lost my chat. Yes, me too, the Joker. I like the art style, actually. It's a fantastic deck. I obviously think so if I bought it for 2 people. The Devil. Love it. Love it. Now, the Tower card reminds me of the Fountain Tarot. So this is the new Tower card. So I will show you, but obviously trigger warning because it is the Twin Towers. I'm going to show you. So this was the original tower. And then this is the new tower. But there's something very Fountain Tarot about that, don't you think? Those of you who know what I'm talking about in terms of the fountain. I love the fact the devil is sitting on the toilet, right? What's he doing? You know, it's in like a rundown. It's like one of those toilets. What was it? The worst toilet in Scotland from Train Spotting. The star. The moon down in the underground, in the sewers in New York. The sun. Look at this card. How powerful is this as well? This is the Aeon. But this is it Ellis Island in New York? With all the names of people who arrived there. And look at the reflection. Look at the reflection in the steel. Just incredible, incredible. That scene from Train Spotting was amazing. It makes me retch. And then we have the universe. Okay, so this is where it gets a bit tothy for my liking. So that is, you know, the ace, and then we have Dominion. But I still like the images in the background, and not all of them are as tothy as this. So like here, strife card. It's certainly urban. Caroline, do you have this deck with this being from your neck of the woods? The back as well is the underground, map of the underground, which is clever. Fortitude for 9. Like the star. Thothy tothy. This is oppression. Look at that. So that's our 10. I'm affronted. I don't know what you mean, Mr. Simon. Why are you affronted? We only have high-class, good quality shitteries up here in Scotland. To be fair, the shitteries that I went in Edinburgh were of, you know, you could eat your dinner. I'm referring to Train Spotting. And it actually says something like, the worst toilet is Scotland, or something like that. Yes, Caroline loves this deck. So with it being Toth, we have Knight, Queen, Prince, and Princess. Another reason why I'm like, makes no sense. And now there'll be Toth lovers out there like, it makes absolute sense. Would you read this Toth meanings, or would you translate? I think probably, Richard, in my mind, and I have used this deck particularly, I tend to use this more because it's easier to shuffle and everything. In my mind, I will look at the keyword and it will add to it. But you know, for me, the Ace of Cups is the Ace of Cups, and it means what it means. That reminds me of Angels in America, that opening sequence. But that's the statue that's in Central Park, isn't it? I love this as well. Look at the Two of Cups. It's love, of course. But look how their fingers are just touching as they're reaching for their coffee. How adorable is that? When I use this, I just read it like RWS, if that's wrong. There's no wrong. There's no wrong or right, is there? Do you pay any reference to the keyword that's being provided, though, Sandra? you know, if you saw the Three of Cups, we know what the Three of Cups mean, you know, that like-minded, meeting like-minded people, it's celebratory, togetherness, working with communities and all that sort of thing. But do you also think, oh, abundance? Yeah, maybe an abundance of emotion that comes with that. That's what I do, Sandra. Quality shitteries around the world would be a great title for something. Don't know what, but it would be a great title. I also love this one. This is luxury. You know, when you think of what is luxury, is it, you know, being in a 5-star hotel, being wined and dined, or is it being able to be at home in your pants and your vest with, you know, a remote control in one hand, mobile phone in the other, and just being comfortable in your own skin? And I love it. Love that. Yes, I do look at the keywords, Simon, because as you say, sometimes it adds something. Yeah. Disappointment. Now this. Oh, it's one of those glasses don't get knocked over. But doesn't that speak volumes? It's pleasure. But that, just those hands like that on those bed sheets, well, we can all relate, can't we? But how those glasses are still upright, I don't know. Obviously doing something wrong. Debauched. Oh, I'll take a hotel and room service, thanks. Is that what luxury is to you, Jen? Do you take commissions? Why is Chris taking commissions? Is this to give us a tour around Scotland's finest shitteries? This is lovely as well. Happiness for the 9 of Cups. What a beautiful scene. And I love this. Look, this is a Pride event in New York. Beautiful. This is the seducer. The therapist. Oh my gosh, it's nearly past. Might be 10 minutes late, wouldn't I? Filmmaker. And we have costume designer. All right, Simon. What? What have I said now? And a trip to the spa. Jen's listing all of her list that would make a luxury for her. I think that's one of the best cards in the deck, the 10 of Cups. That's the Pride event, isn't it? Oh, I'm getting in a mess. Yeah. Do you have this as well, Jen? Okay, so then we have our swords. Swords go a little bit tothy, not toffee. Just going a little bit quicker now. You sent me down a wishful thinking lane. Spa, satin sheets, room service on tap, cruelty, and ruin. See, I don't really like the keyword ruin for the 10 of Swords. It's too negative. I don't have this one, but I'm not sure why. I think maybe I was hesitant because of Toth keywords, but I could get over that. Yeah, and you could you do it on the majors? You'd lose. You could do it on the majors because you still got the numbers at the top, and there are symbols. So the lemniscate is for your majors, and then the it's the elements. So obviously fire element, 7 of Wands. So you could actually cut off the bottoms and corner around them, and you wouldn't lose anything at all. You'd lose the title, but you'd still get it because of the symbol and the number at the top. Oh, there's an idea. I still need to order a Fisker's guillotine, because I've said I was going to do the crystal. I'm going to make it naked, wasn't I? I don't get why some of the pips are really pippish, but then some of them are illustrative. Bit too inconsistent. Yeah, some of them are. You know, when you look at that, that's not pippish at all. There's two cups and it's part of a scene, and then yeah, you get something like that, which is quite pippish. Yeah, I'm with you. The hacker for the Prince of Swords. The activist. And then we have our discs. Ace of discs. The two of discs, which is change. Change. Worry for the 3. Power. Times square. Worry for 5. Getting his results, look. Success. Prudence. Gain. Wealth. I love the Queen of Discs. It's a beautiful story in the book, the matriarch of who she is. Day trader, and the final one is the kindergarten teacher. Excuse me. Chris said, I thought about trimming it exactly that way, Simon. The only thing is it'll leave white borders down the sides, but not top and bottom. What? Oh, you mean on the backs? On the backs. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about the backs, because if you trim it on the front, you'll just have a border at the top and that'll be it. So I could never trim this though. So that's our deck of the day, peeps. Let's turn that off and pop that away. Oh no, Chris, you're the Mary L. I'm sure that's what I'd do. Nobody's talking about what makes something luxurious. Let's pop this back. So, being this is like 3 days as well left, let me know if there's a particular deck that you know I've got that you really want to have as deck of the day as well, because there's a couple of days left to get it in. Keep me posted on Mary L class. Currently, Max is spinning the wheels of his RC car against the kitchen cupboards. Oh no. And I'm too tired to ask him to stop. At this moment, my house is fun, but not luxurious. But, you know, there will come a time, bear with. There will come a time, Deanne, at some point in the future where you'll look back at that moment and it'll be real luxury. You'll see it as a luxurious moment. Perhaps when Max is a teenager. Who knows? Navigator's Tarot of the Mystic Sea. I came across that the other day, obviously, because I came across all my decks the other day as I cleared out my shelves. And I thought, oh, shall I do that one? The Buckland Romney Tarot is another one. Let me make a note so I don't forget, because ADD brain. It will go straight out after I finish the live. So, oven's up to heat. You all know me so well. Buckland Romney. Navigators Tarot of the Mystic Sea. I'm sure I saw another one. When he's telling me off, yeah. Trionfi della Luna. Which version? I got English, French, or Italian, and then the other ones like Paradoxical and Paradoxical Rose. And now I don't have the Wizard's Tarot. That's one that I do need to get at some point, especially now I've got the Witch's Tarot that I traded with Chris, and the Wizard's Tarot were on my one day to get list. A deck Simon has. That's like a kid in a candy store. I'll give it some thought. Scorpio C, no. Tower of the Saints. Yeah, I'm not enamored by Tower of the Saints. Ooh, Paradoxical. Jackie. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we can find out. Standard and Paradoxical for Friday. Bonefire Tarot, but that's not long been. Oh, Bonefire. I was thinking of Bonestone. Bonefire. This has given me a few ideas. Any more for any more? Bonefire is so busy. Ellis, I don't have the Ellis. I passed it up. I did have the chance once to get the Ellis, but I passed it up. The Transparent seems fun, but not really. I just want to see a walkthrough. It's a piece of history not available. What is? Which one? Out with a Bang and Vino. Yes, I must remember wine for Friday. Please write down the Lure Tarot deck. Black and white, beautiful deck. Lure Tarot. You've mentioned that a few times. Buddha Tarot. Buddha Tarot. I did have one of Benabau's decks. I traded it for Carol Hertzer. Carol Hertzer deck. Got to finish with an RWS, haven't I? Darley, Young, could do them. Don't have Forager's Daughter or Apparition. Sevenfold. I love Sevenfold. I've got both versions. No oracles. I wish I could send you this bottle of wine I found here at Maui. Pineapple wine. Made with only pineapples. Wow. Keep throwing out the deck names. We can be here all night. Right? Victorian Fairy. Nefertati. I might cut these out, throw them in a bowl and pull 3. Buddha Tarot is coming back. Yes, it sure is. All right, let's pull a card to end with. I've been on an hour. That's given me some food for thought. Thank you for the suggestions. You need to keep QuaranStream going. Just rename it. Look at me shuffling in the right way. And they said the wrong way. Wrong way for me. Heaven and Earth. I've not long showed Heaven and Earth though. Probably only a couple of months ago I did a walkthrough of it. Oops. So tomorrow's hump day already. Can you believe it? Oh. Right, message for the next 24 hours then. Ah, we get the Fool's Dog. We get loyalty. Wow, loyalty. I guess we have to consider what royalty looks like to us, don't we? Is there somebody in our lives right now who's needing a little bit of our support? You know, somebody who sees us as a trusted person, somebody who's a loyal person, somebody who, you know, we've perhaps been thinking about recently and saying, I must get in touch with them. I must pick up the phone. I must see how they're getting on. And then life gets in the way. We don't always get round to it. If we are doing that, you know, when I think about loyalty, we have to think about the fact that that communication has to be really genuine, and we must have that person's best interest at heart, not always ours. You know, it's not about feeding our ego. It's not about doing things to please us or lessening any guilt that we might have. But, you know, if someone's coming to us because, you know, they see us as somebody who's loyal, then let's make sure that whatever we do to support them is done from the right place, and keep confidences as well, because that's what loyalty is. It's about making sure that, you know, you can be trusted with that information and how you're going to support them. If it's you that's in need of somebody to listen, somebody faithful, somebody who will always be there, and you know who they are. We go through life, don't we? And we have many acquaintances and many friends, but probably those true loyal friends we can count on one hand. Then, you know, seek them out, seek out the right person to have that honest conversation with, talk about your deepest feelings, your fears, desires, regrets, everything else. So the card is loyalty. So it goes both ways with friendships, but maybe it's time just to pick up that phone and give somebody a call who you feel that, you know, might appreciate hearing from you, and you've perhaps allowed a bit of time to pass. You keep coming into your mind and we keep pushing it away. As I'm saying this, there's somebody I'm thinking about, and I'm like, how many times do I go to bed and think, I must give so-and-so a call tomorrow? I've not spoken to them in months. And then life gets in the way. I'm Chris Antoinette. All right. Thank you for being here. Sorry, again, I was a little bit late today. I appreciate you, each and every one of you, for being here and for all your support. And I will be back tomorrow for Hump Day, and our Hump Day QuaranStream, I should say. And yeah, just look after yourselves, be kind to yourselves, and stay safe. Until next time, go in peace, namaste, and blessed be.